WPTV.
Welcome to another episode of Rumor Report. Today we're welcoming back Eslam Negm to the show.
I'll be talking to the founder of the Miracle Art Show about his charity event that donates proceeds to Children's Miracle Network Hospital in Mountainside, New Jersey.
Now we'll be playing another round of Celebrity Catch Up.
But that's not all, because we'll be testing our art skills with Eslam in a game of Pictionary, so stay tuned.
Hey guys, it's Juwon Funes. Last year, the Rumor Report team covered the Miracle Art Show, and this year, the show is hosting its third annual event. Let's take a look. Playing the package. We're back with Eslam Negm, the founder of the Miracle Art Show. Thank you again for coming to the show.
Thanks for having me. It was great to be here.
So I gotta ask you, like, I've been to the show before with the guys and the girls, and it's just, I imagine it takes a lot of people to pull this together.
Yes.
But like, who's helping you put this? Book the nightclub, get these people, like, how does it all come about?
Mainly it's me with my fiance. You know, my fiance helps me out with getting sponsors and partners and whatnot while I'm at work. We have amazing artists that would recommend me other artists that would be great for the show because they do great work and they do great things for the community. So that's very important. It's very hectic, as you could imagine, especially this art show took about 7 to 8 months to plan. And every single time, every single week, you know, it gets bigger and better because we just have new announcement for new partners, new sponsors, new artists.
I feel like I've noticed I've seen body painters.
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of artists as well. There's one person in particular that I follow. I think his name is Louis Blacca. He does his own little shows where he brings people to places and they paint together online. And then you have barbers too, who's just doing all these crazy designs. I wanted to get signed up last year. I was like, put me out. I'll offer my hair.
We'll do it.
But just like, do you meet these people personally, or do you come to them and tell them, oh, hey, you know, this is what I'm throwing, I'd like to be part of it?
Well, it's actually, you mentioned, it's funny that you mentioned Louis Blacca because he's the one who actually pushed me to make the Miracle Art Show. He had an art show not too long ago that I filmed that he was raising money for a gentleman to go to college. And I was like, wow, that's great, everybody dressed up, I want to do the same thing. Around that time was the time my 2 cousins passed away from cancer. So I said, okay, well, let me put my, you know, let's put this idea to good use and let me partner up with my local children's hospital. The barbers, I really wanted to incorporate because I haven't been to an art show, and I've been to many that had barbers. And it's like, to me, that's art. What they do is art, to take time to perfect their craft, and I believe everybody should see that, and that's why we showcase them. Body painters is always a hit, and you know, and this year we're happy to have live makeup artists as well. We have from a celebrity makeup artist in Nidia to a really professional, like Chi who's gonna perform. So we show different elements, and one thing I stress is that art is not defined by a paintbrush on a canvas, whatnot. There's more, there's barbers, there's body painting, there's music, there's the lights, everything that goes into it, and that's what makes the Miracle Art Show so special.
So I might get a nice fade and a nice smoky.
And if you want, man, I'll sign you up.
And a nice smoky eye. Yeah, well, I mean,
we'll make it happen.
We'll make it. I'm down for it.
I know the guy. I know the founder. So it's pretty cool.
But I'm just saying, you've got this magic touch about you. I mean, all these people on the red carpet. I've been there. We did a whole little photo shoot of our own selves. So
you guys look great last year.
I mean, Let's try to pop out here and there. But when it comes to red carpet, I actually saw on Instagram that it got renamed this year.
Yes. Sadly, I lost one of my good friends a couple months ago, and it's very hard for me to talk about because it's very emotional. But he's a man that I can't wait to tell my future children about. He is the coolest guy. He always supported me with my LLC, my video photography business, the Miracle Art, the Miracle Art Show especially. And the one thing I want to share with you is that last year when I spoke to him, he was talking about how, hey, Eslam, you saw how great I looked in the mirror, at the red carpet? I look great. I was the best looking guy there. And that was the last conversation I had with him. So it was only right to rename the Miracle Art Show red carpet to the Tommy Herman red carpet in honor of Thomas Joseph Herman, a man that, the town of Belleville will never forget, a person that the state of New Jersey will never forget. That man he inspired you. You talked to him for 5 minutes, you swear you know him your whole life. That's the kind of man he is. And I'm looking forward to honor him. And from this moment forward, it's going to be called the Tommy Herman Red Carpet.
And when you talk about that and the people you bring in there and the people that really come together and collaborate and this community that comes together to raise the money and show their art and share their feelings, their emotions, their true selves with one another.
Yeah.
It's that type of atmosphere that, I enjoyed.
That's awesome.
And,
it's great to hear.
And but one thing I've noticed as well is as years gone on, you've gotten all these people to add to what you're creating. I noticed you have the New York Knicks joining as a sponsor.
Yeah.
I saw even L'Oreal.
Yeah.
And then Ralph Lauren on top of that.
Yeah.
And my thing is when these people are coming to you and they're wanting to support your message, what you're trying to get out there, how does it feel for you? But most importantly, how does it feel for your own family? Because I know for this, it's very personal to your heart.
Yeah, it's so humbling to have Porzingis from the New York Knicks say, "Oh, I heard about the show. I'll give you an autographed basketball." It's great to see the New York Red Bull saying, we love what you're doing. Here's a couple of ticket vouchers. Ralph Lauren is huge. We tried to get them last year, and we couldn't get the paperwork in time. But we showed them, the stuff that we did, and the stuff that we did, we're able to create. And it's thanks to the guests who arrived, because every person attending is money donated to the charity. It's $20 a ticket. All the money goes to proceeds and art sales. We're able to show them all the stuff that the Miracle Art Show is doing. And essentially what the Miracle Art Show is bringing, again, like you mentioned, all these artists together under one roof, sharing that one common goal. And it's to help children see a better tomorrow. And when sponsors see that, when our partners like Ralph Lauren, L'Oreal, the Knicks, Red Bull see that, they're gonna say, "Oh wow, that's amazing, we wanna support you. What can we do to help you?" And it's pretty crazy to know, like, oh, this basketball player that I see on TV wants to help me out. That's what I strive for, and I want to make the Miracle Art Show, one of the best charity events in the tri-state area, and hopefully the world. Like, I would love to have the Miracle Art Show move from this venue that has 700 people to an arena, a Prudential Center, and from that to go on and on. And the one thing I stress, and I know I'm rambling a little bit, but the one thing I want to stress is that I want the Miracle Art Show to be like a holiday party where everybody gets together. And they're like, "Oh, what are you going to be wearing? What are you going to be?" Like they look forward to it, and that's my goal. That's what I want to strive for. So
but you see, for me, when you talk about this, I mean, I'm getting emotional my own self. But you do this. You have your own. You work.
Yeah.
I understand you're a graphic operator for Meadowlands.
Yeah.
You do things. You do photography.
Yeah.
You do juggling so many plates. On top of that, you have a fiance. So I'm like, you as the man behind this all. How do you balance it all?
I honestly don't know. I mean, like I'm planning planning this art show, and as I'm planning this, I'm planning the fourth one at the same time, and I'm planning a bridal shower, and I'm planning a wedding in Egypt in August. And I'm communicating. Can you imagine, like, setting up a wedding?
I can't even plan my dinner for tonight. But
I don't know what I mean.
I don't know, man.
But
it's just amazing. I just got to say thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Of course.
But from all of this, you have over 40 artists on top of that. But so many things going on, so much stuff happening. But if you want to know more about what's going on with Eslam and his art show, you can follow them on Instagram at the Miracle Art Show about tickets, where the venue is, the whole nine. And I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth it all. Just thank you again.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me, man.
I'm just blown away.
Mind blown.
Thank you for watching the show so far. If you want to continue watching this episode, click one of the 2 links down below. This is Rumor Report.